Welcome back, my Jedi friends. And in today's video, we're going to discuss what makes a Jedi Master. What makes a Jedi Master? Now, I have to say, for the record, with this video, that this is my opinion. And that's all you're going to get here, because if I knew I would be like elevated, I probably wouldn't have been on this planet incarnating at this level, in this frequency, on this vibration. But that's a different video for a different day, folks. And I don't want to space you out too much before we go into what makes a Jedi Master. So, a Jedi Master, in my experience, and you can take any energy healing system that you like, and you can apply this. There's certain things that, and certain teaching traits that utterly turned me off, and there were ones that drew me towards. So, here are the functions of a Jedi Master that I believe. The first thing, and this is really important one, they'll be able to answer any question that you've got on energy easily and effortlessly. And here's an absolute catch. And there's been a few masters that have been massively guilty of this. You're not ready to know this information, but if you sign up for this course, that's where you'll learn this. Horse shit, folks. It's horse shit. Because in the world of energy, my experience is that somebody new in the gate that's never done it before that asked me a question may ask the same question as somebody that's on an advanced healing path. Now, for me, if I'm a teacher, I'm a teacher of energy, I'm going to give them different answers. They're going to be the same, but they're going to sound different based on the level of where they're at in their training and the concepts that they understand. So someone new in the door may not understand things like grounding and and karma and all of the concept things that can go with this and interconnectivity of the universe. These are foundations of energy work. And if people just aren't ready for them, then the answer is going to be different. So a Jedi Master is someone that's able to give you the answer that you need to a point where you're happy with what you've heard. They're able to seamlessly transition to different questions from different people and ascertain the level of knowledge ready to know. So that is a really crucial thing. The other thing with the Jedi Master is they make it simple. Now, there is a huge host of this. There's so many people I believe that are guilty of this. I've talked about it before. I believe that a lot of healing techniques, a lot of people out there deliberately complicate very simple things so that they can create more courses and charge more money. Whereas my idea, the way that I operate is I'll empower people with the tools as quickly as possible. But then obviously working with energy brings up other questions. So there's more a mentoring angle that goes along. So it's like, keep it simple. Keep it simple. You will do the discovery once you start using the techniques. And that for me is a really key concept because there's so many teachers out there that are looking to unnecessarily complicate things. And I'll give you one example. So there's certain systems, and I'm not going to name names here. You will discover these as you go in or not, that use healing symbols, for example. And there's intricate ways of how you write the symbol, how you do it. You've got to be right. If it's not right, it's wrong. And if it's wrong, it won't work. That to me is that level of nonsense is horseshit. It's horseshit, folks. Energy works through intention and energy. And that any good, in my opinion, Jedi Master will be able to explain that to you and won't be threatened by your questions. Now, also, a good energy master, Jedi Master, will understand this. And this is a really key concept of working with energy. Energy works not in the way that you expect it, in the way that is best for the person you're working with. This is critical. This is absolutely critical, folks. And I've talked about it on some of my videos. And it basically means that some people will feel energized. I could do a healing session. I could do an energy session on them. They feel energized at the end. And I think that's what most people expect. I'm going to feel good at the end of this. Oh, it's very relaxed. Yes, you'll probably be very relaxed. But for some people, energy and healing has to work by taking them into the pain and into the trauma further. so that they're motivated to do something about the deeper rooted issues in their life. And so some people are going to come out feeling like shit at the end of it. And if you're not ready for that and you don't have a Jedi Master that's telling you that, or a teacher that's explaining these concepts, then you will go out and people will say, well, it didn't work. In fact, I feel shit. And you might think it's your fault. That is a massive, massive problem in the world of energy, folks. Highly sensitive people getting told that their energy systems don't work. You're going to get that a lot, folks. If you're working with energy, you're going to get it a lot because of false expectations, unrealistic expectations, and a lack of knowledge of what healing actually is and how it works. So there you go. A Jedi Master, in my opinion, will be able to explain all of these key concepts within the first session. Maybe not in the first session. They might want to drag it out a little bit, but they'll certainly cover these areas, folks. They'll cover these areas. And they will bring it back to the fact that you're always working on yourself, that the gift of healing is you're always working on yourself. And just imagine this, that if you're working with someone that you do energy with and they're really negative towards you, that is working on yourself because you're working on your relationship with yourself and your belief in yourself. And sometimes healing works and you're not going to get credit for it. In this day and age, the person that's under the radar doing good is a very rare thing. I see so many videos now where animals caught in nets and stuff, and somehow they manage to whip out the camera first before they start doing any of the healing interventions because it has to be caught on film, leaving the animal to suffer a little bit longer while we set up the camera. I mean, that kind of stuff for people in energy, it's not really going to work. People that need validation, people that want to film it, people that are waiting for the right set of circumstances so that the world can see what they're doing. I'm not so sure about that, folks. True Jedi Masters, you can go through your whole life and maybe not even realize that they're doing it. And here's another thing, folks. True Jedi Masters, they probably don't even realize that they are Jedi Masters because they just do what they do naturally. They don't need credit for it. They just do it naturally. So there's something to think about, that there's people that have never learned a single thing about healing or energy or the force that just naturally are good with it. Now, the hardest part about people that are naturally good with the force is they're usually highly sensitive and they usually take criticism really hard. And part of this journey is working on our relationship with ourselves. This is a crucial aspect that most teachers don't cover. Your relationship with yourself is absolute core of everything here, folks. Everything. It boils down to you. And not everyone's going to like you. Not everyone is going to like you. Not everyone is going to believe in you. And there's going to be a percentage of people that call you a fraud. It doesn't matter. You could be Master Yoda. You could be Vader. And there's going to be people that doubt you. That's just the way that humanity works, folks. We're all very different. And it's a test. It's a test. The people that accuse you of being a fraud are there to test your relationship with yourself. And the more you work with energy and the more you work on yourself, the less you're affected by the opinions of others. And that's the good and the bad, folks, because being affected too much of people saying, oh, you're wonderful. Oh, you're fantastic. Oh, the ego gets fed there. So we need to keep a level pegging as here as well, folks. You know, a Jedi Master does not need the accolades. They don't need the credit, which is the irony in this day and age of people teaching, because you've got to big yourself up if you want to get the high profile brand. And there's a lot of people out there doing some really good marketing and bigging themselves up, and kudos to them. I'm not here to judge that, folks. I'm just here to say that along with the person with the big ego that's got the massive crowd, you've got 100 people in the background doing great work and not really being acknowledged for the great work that they're doing. And they're the people that you need to look out for, folks, because they will teach you naturally through the way that they live their lives. So there you go, folks. Now, I could cover all sorts of different areas on this, but I just really wanted to do a basic video on being a Jedi, working with energy, and what to look for if you're going to get a teacher out there, because there's a lot of people teaching this stuff, and not all of them know what they're talking about, folks. And not only that, here's another thing, and I say this from my perspective. Although, yes, I do consider myself, especially after 25 years of doing this, consider myself quite an advanced teacher. But I'm always learning, folks, and I'm always open to debate, and I'm not always 100% right. And I acknowledge that as well, folks, because this is a learning journey that you're going to be learning for the rest of your life. And there makes the true master, the one who knows that the path as a student is an endless one. Otherwise, we would be God himself, wouldn't we? The person that feels they don't need to learn is a supreme being. And I don't believe that there's anyone down here that really truly believes that. And if they do, then they're probably a world leader, or they're probably in a lunatic asylum. One or the other, folks, who knows? But there's plenty. There's no shortage of lunatics on this planet. And we have to navigate those. But that's another video for another day and another set of Jedi skills, which you will acquire if you follow this channel. So if you want more insights, if you want more guidance, if you want more hints and tips, if you want more tongue-in-cheek commentary on the whole energy space and what life is all about, and you're not already subscribed, then you know what to do, folks. Subscribe to the channel and like this video, show it a bit of love. I would appreciate that, especially if you're still watching now. And there's another little video there if you want some more of the same. So my Jedi friends, go out there and be a Jedi Master.